Well, what say you?
You're not gonna like it.
Now, see here. I am graced with the Aberline family's robust constitution.
Two pennies robbing the Bank of England.
The governor of the bank. I think I might need to sit down.
There's no time for that. Bastard's probably deep in the vault by now.
However you get in, I don't want to know.
Of course. But do you know how I can get in?
The bank is designed to protect England's gold reserves. A fortress, guarded under lock and key. There is the bank manager, Mr. Osborne. Only he is allowed free access to the vault. You can spot him near the entrance. And, oh yes, one man keeps a close watch on the vault door. He watches it like a hawk. If he sees you, he's sure to seal it. The guard captain, Gus Howard, knows Twopenny well. He is in on this, I'm certain. Mr. Fry, please use discretion. The only way to implicate Twopenny is to catch him in the act. Do not jeopardize him. No big displays. This is the Bank of England. If you encounter any trouble, I'll be in the atrium. In disguise.
Twopenny won't be leaving that vault.
Odd behaviour. Still, this is London.
Oh, fancy. Fitting for Twopenny's tomb.
What's happening over I'm not letting him out my sight.
Last chance for the tour. See the inner workings of this thrilling marvel of commerce.
Get your ass back here! You're a speck of filth waiting to be scrubbed out! Down! Hit him harder! Got it. This has gone on long enough! This ain't good. I'll show you what I did to criminals like you. Stop him! Someone grab his arms! Just look off! What Bollocks!
count everything later.
Let's get rid of him! You just think you can beat somewhere, boy? Where do you get your energy from?
We should be nearly
We
finished
have!
by now.
He's over here! Turn! Try!
You've stolen your last shilling from the people of London.
Those animals squander their savings. We are the experts in investment. Nothing would be built or improved. Nothing would rise above the muck without our hand guiding. No creating the future. They benefit as much as they're worth.
It is their city, not yours.
Without our investments, there would be no city.
For the path of the dead.
Is that the best you can do? Like the god or something! No silly shooting! Just smash the bastard! I'll eat your eyes!
That crazy punk! Thank goodness, the police! We're saved!
Arrest them all for robbing the people of England. The Bank of England is closed until further notice.
The currency a laughingstock. Inflation out of control, Twopenny brutally murdered.
And yet Parliament does nothing.
The bill will be defeated, sir. That buffoon Disraeli shall be taken care of. It has been arranged, upon my honor.
Your honor carries little weight.
How dare you, sir!
The poor people of this city have suffered enough. Today I granted a significant rise to my staff in order to counter inflation.
What?
I would supply all of London if I could. Meanwhile, you sit in your club and wax poetic with promises your honor cannot pay. Your family's fortune, however. I wonder what they would offer to keep your record out of the newspapers. About the same as Disraeli would offer for your balls, I'd wager. But let's be generous. Why limit ourselves to one or the other, when we can have it all? What say you, sir? shall I come collect? No more dallying. The halls of Parliament must be free to govern. Again. Understood? You may see yourself out.
Dear Mr. Starrick, men hired. Strike tomorrow. Disraeli's death will stall Corrupt Practices Act indefinitely. Gladstone will be far more pliable. May the father, etc., etc. B. So Starrick's got his finger in politics, has he? I need to enter the Sinopian Club and find out who B is.
Tread delicately around Parliament.
As if I don't usually.
Your indiscretion at the Bank of England caused British currency to nearly collapse.
Nearly is the operative word. Speaking of collapses, what of the key you found that unlocks very little?
Henry took it for research. I am confident that the vault is ours.
Nearly ours, Evie. Nearly.
Mediocre one would have gallantly thrown his own soldiers.
Some of us have to work instead of playing friends.
Look at him trying to hide.
There's some odd bods in this town.
Well, if it isn't my dear old chum, Mr. Disraeli. Now, Prime Minister, which of your friends is about to stab you in the back?
If the majority party is allowed to dictate the results of contested elections, we can scarcely call ourselves free.
If we yield up our rights bit by bit to the courts, we can scarcely call ourselves free, sir.
This is so like you, Gladstone. You would rather throw your body upon the gears of progress than surrender one...
What a peculiar fellow.
You would rather throw your body upon the gears of progress than surrender one iota of power.
Don't kill me!
By God, Disraeli, you are a fool! I'll not stand idly by and watch you drag parliamentary privilege through the muck.
I'll never trouble you again,
No,
I swear
certainly
it.
not. You'd rather... No, certainly not. You'd rather return us to the yoke of tyranny? Perhaps while we're at it, Mr. Gladstone, we could repeal Magna Carta and return the crown to the bloody Stuarts!
How dare you, sir? Merely because I do not wish to see government placed in the hands of judges, you would make these slanderous accusations? I'll not stand for it.
Then I shall obviate the requirement. Good evening, sir.
B, I presume.
Right, I'm coming to deal with you!
You're dead!
Pleasure to meet you. B.
B! My name's Herbert!
Then why are you following the Prime Minister?
It's just a job, sir! Some old bloke paid me to...
Smug bastard.
Bloody hell! Where'd you come from?
Well, I was born in Crawley, but that's by the by. Who are you working for?
I never got his name. Old chap, big moustache, wore some kind of uniform. Who's ours, maybe?
What's his game?
Please, you'll kill me.
And a 3-story drop will shatter your legs and send you to the workhouse. Difference is you can run from him.
Tomorrow! My lads are going to attack the Prime Minister's carriage on the way to Parliament.
Perfect.
What do you want? Money? Please, please, just let me live. What is this? What's happening? Someone will be hurt if this goes on much longer. Why won't it end? Where are the police? Why won't this end? I'm begging you. Don't kill me, please. No, no. Why did I come this way?
Can we have 5
Oh,
minutes?
what? You okay?
That's close enough.
Top quality at low prices.
Wait there! Shut
So much for the house call. I'll have to find a way into that carriage.
Are you? Hold it!
Let's have it.
Get it! Clot a I'll teach you a lesson! That's it!
Never would have happened in my father's day. Londoners had...
What's the meaning of this? Who the devil are you?
Prime Minister, I'm your new bodyguard, Jacob Fry.
I wasn't informed of any new bodyguard. Who's your commanding officer?
Let the boy speak, Dizzy.
Madam, apologies. But we've learned of a threat on your life. And the Met thought it best to move quickly.
Threat? What sort of threat?
That sort. If you excuse me a moment.
Where'd they come from?
If he comes back...
Let's make you bleed!
Blind the bastard!
This is your last foul! In short!
Keep it busy!
See here! What's all this?
Not so fast, Your Excellency. Hey! Get back here with that Prime Minister!
That's the way.
Everyone all right?
We seem to have come through unscathed. You have our thanks, Mr. Fry.
It was glad to me. I bet my life on it. This is perfectly in keeping with this sneaking back. Show yourself, Gladstone! Show yourself, you What's tonight?
It's probably going to be in the bag with the cups you'll want to.
Come on, bloody Pegasus!
Walk on, girl.
Damn Gladstone! That bloody man! He will pay for this!
Thank you. What do you intend to do about Gladstone, young man?
I assure you, madam, Gladstone is innocent in this.
But he tried to kill my husband.
Well, we'll look into Gladstone. Perhaps you can help me with another inquiry, madam. A gentleman with ties to Parliament, older, wears cavalry uniforms and has a large mustache.
You seem like a rough and ready sort of fellow, Mr. Fry.
Well, yes I am, actually.
And are you familiar with the poorer districts of our city?
Roughly.
Wonderful. As it happens, I've been eager to tour the Devil's Acre. If you were to escort me, I'd be happy to assist you in your inquiry.
That strikes me as a dangerous idea.
Then it's settled. Come back here to Downing Street tomorrow night, 8 o'clock sharp. Good day, Mr. Fry.
But I...
Good day, Mr. Fry!
Not good.
Enjoy! Last words. Eyes out! Enjoy! Now bloody neck! You're in it.
That didn't happen.
Oh, God. What did you do?
How do you sleep at night?
Who did this? Someone's been killed.
Well, no more fun and games for you, eh?